Jack Wilshire out of Missouri in the second spot. Daniel, he's not racing for any state, he's racing for a whole country, and he gets the win. Wilshire will take the second. 67P, oh, snatch up the third. 62, I guess, must have been Doug Perry. Doug, do me a flavor and take off the red letters on a black plate. Moto number 68, 16-year-old experts again. Number 34 is Frank Knight out of Georgia. Knight coming out of there with the lead. Jeff Howerton out of Indiana trying to run him down.
Of Wisconsin. Pretty cold up there, I bet. Here comes Cunningham. Putting the engine in low. He's trying to slide down. Looks like the guy from Hardee's took him on the inside there. Got that second place. Nice move made by him. Race number 150. Lucky number 13. National number 13 is Kevin Freely out of Michigan. Little guy showing everybody how to get there. It is Freely. 59 is Jim and Josh Palmer out of Pennsylvania. National number 3 takes the third out of Kentucky, Michael Lausman. 04 getting a little bit tricked there. Ah, I should have known. Support your local squirrel time again, guys. Number 65 is Donald Olson out of Connecticut. We love you novices because one of these days you're going to be experts and pros real soon. Olson out of Connecticut. He will win it. The second goes to Bobby Poupard out of Michigan. Race number 152, still working on the 13 novice class. Got about 4 motos of these guys today. Number 58 is Bobby Wade. 77, 71, taking it on the inside. Bad Chad Miller out of Ohio. It's Miller and Wade as they come into the last turn and hit the cycle trap jump. Still Miller, Wade. Number 50 on the outside is Jeff Castle, Ohio boy. Race number 153, 13 novices for the second to last time. The number is 08. Peter Hagedorn, another New Jersey guy. Hagedorn, and 85 in second is Brian Johnson out of Indiana. Hagedorn and Johnson. Hagedorn stretching out, taking himself a nice healthy lead in this one. Hagedorn will win it. The second going to Johnson. The third will go to Todd Johnson. We got 2 Johnsons in there. Yesterday we had races with 4 Angelas in it. It's bad enough when you have triple numbers where you had 4 the same name, then Angela, which is an unusual name. Race number 154, last moto of 13 novices, and then I'm going to turn the microphone over to my friend Tom. On the inside, 73, trying to snake on 81. Everybody fall down and go boom. Number 78 says, hey, you guys didn't have to do that for me. Sean Case is going to have a case at the finish line because everybody behind him is looking for his action. Mr. Case out of Ohio taking care of his in this one.
Well, it looks like we're going to move to 12-year-old experts now. Moto number 155. Out of the turn, looks like a pair of deuces out there. National number 22, Timmy Nelson getting moved down on the outside. Nelson returns the favor inside. It is Nelson now, followed by Tommy Fonseca. But Fonseca's got heat on both sides. It's going to be Nelson pulling it out. Fonseca can't hold them all off. Nelson getting a little loose hold on Fonseca. Trying to get in there for that second spot. Nelson taking the win. 156 is the moto number. Coming out of the turn now, looks like a 23, Mike Gallivan out of Ontario, Canada. Gallivan got a little heat right now in number 8. That's going to be Dan Tannenbaum, but it's Gallivan right now coming off that final turn. Gallivan looking for the finish line. He's going to get there out front. Then it's 8 and 20. That'll be Tannenbaum, followed by Pete Vitale out of Ohio. Peter, it's still hard for me to remember. You're from Ohio. Out in front right now, Chris O'Driscoll. Whoop, O2Z. We got 2 of those. That's Billy Zay. Zay looking pretty good coming off that final turn as he builds it up to about 2 bike lengths worth. O2 O'Driscoll trying to get there and settles for third behind number 7. That was Wade Porter in the second spot. Moto number 158, still in the 12-year-old expert class. Columbus Twin looking pretty good right now as they come out of the turn. And it's national number 2, Andrew Soule. Schofield for GT behind the Columbus Schwinn rider. It is Soul and Schofield 1 and 2. Looks like Brad Cashwell hanging on to the third spot as they come home now. It's going to be Soul, Schofield, we lose one, and then number 15, Brad Cashwell, takes the third. Moto number 159 on the track, 12-year-old expert class, and diving in underneath, popping out in front, Robert Zanow out of California. Zanow flying some Hutch colors out there, coming up on him now. National number 1 for profile, Shelby James. Zanow and James going to come in 1 and 2. We go to moto number 160, 160 the moto number. 12-year-old experts again, national number 14 from Ohio, Michael Carr breezing through turn number 2. Kobe Moody right on his backside. It is Carr and Moody with Scott Farmer trying to close in. Chuck Hogg, we need you at scoring, please. Chuck Hogg to scoring. It'll be Carr, Moody, and Farmer, 1, 2, and 3. Let's go to moto number 161. Still 12-year-old experts, and out in front, it looks like we have Bernard Lee. Gnarly Nardy Lee. Behind him was 03 Danny Parker out of Ohio. Bernard Lee, Dan Parker, 1 and 2 coming home. Trying to make a move, number 64B. He'll settle for third. That's Tracy Vogler. And we'll go to moto 162. Out in front of this one, looks like Jonathan Hill out of Pennsylvania. Behind Hill is number 72S, Robert Smith. So what are we going to have coming home? Coming home, 31, going to take it in, Jonathan Hill for the win. And then it looks like Frazier settles in and grabs off the second spot. We'll go to moto 163, and it looks like out in front right now, Rod Ellie out of Ohio. Ellie coming home right now, got 01S behind him, that is Stewart, Pennsylvania rider. Ellie way out in front this trip. Enjoy it, Rod, because I don't think it'll be that easy next time. Ellie comes home, then 01S Stewart grabs the second. Moto number 164, breaking out of the gate still. So these are 12-year-old novices. 12 novice class, 164 guys going to have to get into semis before they get to the main. Out of turn number 2 they come, and it's number 65 out in front, Gus Ryder. Behind him is Robert Angel. It is Ryder and Angel. Ryder's got an angel on his shoulder, trying to close in right now. It'll be Ryder, Angel, and then number 70 was Jason Brown. We go to moto 165, more 12-year-old novices. And coming off that big wide turn is Joe Boys out of Georgia. Behind him is Pat Scholenbarger. It is Boys, Scholenbarger, and then Jonathan Hims out of Ohio. Single file now, looking for the finish line. Uh-oh, it looks like Boys trying to give it up. Gets it back in time to hold on for the win. Moto 166, 12 novice class down the backside. And out in front is Marcus Taroni out of Michigan. It is Taroni followed by Billy Ellis out of Connecticut. In the third spot, Matthew Dolby, Ohio rider, as we got him spread out all over the track right now. Taroni bumping up the jump, comes home with the win. 11-year-old experts on the track, Moto 167. And it looks like coming out of that turn, it's going to be national number 4, Carl Burrows taking the lead out of Florida. It is Burrows being followed by Mitch Watkins, and Watkins is on the gas for profile. The stud rider out in front right now, that is national number 4, Carl Burrows coming home. Mitch Watkins going to settle for second. Third spot up for grabs, moto number 168 on the track. More 11-year-old expert action, and coming out of the turn, Jim Embry out of Indiana. It is Embry and Craig Russell. They've been doing it all weekend. Embry, Russell, and then a pair of threes, that's Brad Duden. Jim Embry for Columbus Schwinn, Columbus, Indiana, showing pretty good right now. He's going to take the win. Russell takes the second spot, then Reggie's of Ohio. Moto number 169, 11-year-old experts. Billy Bauer. Open class, then out in front of them all, it looks like number 1, Todd Corbett in a new uniform. Todd Corbett bringing it home, going to grab the win. 10 and 11 behind them, that is Ron Walker and Ricky LeGault. We go to moto number 179. We're back to 16 and over open class riders. And out in front of this one, national number 5, Donnie Heyer. Fluorescent Donnie doing it. Oh, Fluorescent Donnie almost blinded himself. Gets it all back together, though, and manages to hold on. Heyer ripping it up right now. Behind him, that looks like an 01M, Will Millar out of Alabama.
Greg Shader,
Sheepdog, Kevin Hull. The Sheepdog out in front for GT right now. Behind him, well, we can't call him that. He got, looks like he got shaved out there. There's not much hair hanging out of that helmet anymore. Kevin Hull bringing it home, number 13, national number 13 behind him. Rich Hausman, please go to the scoring table. Rich Hausman, please go to the scoring table. Well, this is Doug Davis out in front of moto number 181. Dougie Davis, Ford Diamondback bringing it home, and it looks like Huffy's national number 1, Mikey King behind him, and then it looks like Go Turbo TK.
Todd Lyons to the announcer's tower. Todd Lyons to the announcer's tower.
Moto 182, 16 and over, open class one more time. Jameson Hendler for Schwinn, riding out of Michigan out in front. Jameson got the legs back in shape, brings it home with the win. Then at 60 and 09, that'll be John Tyler and Eric Bartolis. Moto number 183 on the track. This is 16 and over, open again. Oh, lightning bolts coming off the first turn, looking pretty sweet right now. That is Tommy Kolodziejski. Kolodziejski pouring it on now with 34, trying to outgas him. James Vincente sneaks in underneath, gassed it through the jumps, and it's Vincente and Kolodziejski. At the line it'll be Vincente, Kolodziejski, and 49K.
Tony Walter, please bring your son's bike back. He's got to race it.
Moto 184 now out of turn number 1, still in the 16 and over open class, and with a mini lead right now was 26. Tom Nieves. He gives it up a bit, and it looks like one of the 96s took over, or that was Travis Mace. That's who that is. That's Travis Mace on the outside, stroking home. He'll take the win. 26 in, settles for the second, Nieves. Moto number 185 on the track right now. This looks like number 04P, Mike Petrozello out of New Jersey. And then it's number 89, James Dean Mertens out of Virginia. Mertens trying to close it in. I don't know if he's going to catch him or not. Petrozello holds him off. Mertens takes the second spot, and I'm going back to Bobby Lyons.
Number 186, 14, 15, open class off and jamming. Dan Wiley, national 20, Illinois rider. 95, trying to run him down is Eddie Nelson out of the Buckeye. Wiley and Nelson putting on a show in moto number 186. It'll be Wiley, Nelson, double fours, Brian Romer out of New Jersey. Todd Francis, C. Jim Banks. Todd Francis, C. Jim Banks. Moto 187's off and cooking. Looks like, Tim Boring had the lead. He bails, takes out a couple of others with him. Brand spanking new leader. I see a Hutch flag flying up front. Final turn action coming out. Looks like number 30, Greg Frederick, Pennsylvania will get the win. Double sixes will take the second. Gary Kraft out of Ohio. This is 14, 15-year-old open action. Moto number 188 coming around. Number 64 leads the way. Lonnie Tatton out of California. Number 52 is Mike Holmes from Florida. California and Florida, the two Sunshine States coming for home in the top two spots. Number 36 in the third, as they come to the line, is Cecil Norris, Louisiana. Moto number 189. 14-15 open, and James Dean's got himself a mega lead in the hairpin. In and out they come, goes Dean. Number 30, Brad Walla Wallow. Brad out of Alabama in second. I don't know. Brad in second, trying to hold on, but 31 comes hard. I think Danny Nash nipped him at the line. We'll let the scorers make it official. Moto number 190, 14-15 open again. Tom Diggins out of the Buckeye was there, but number 87 is side by side with him as the elbows bang over the jump. In and out of final turn. It's going to be number 87 coming from home. Brett Eargang out of PA. Eargang loses the pedal. 03 comes back and takes the second. That's John Remy out of Illinois. Good race, guys. Moto number 191. Who said this sport's non-contact? 14, 15-year-old open action, some more of them. We got a slew of these guys. You're going to think there's no more people in the world other than 14 and 15-year-olds by the time we get through the opens. Number 49, Jimmy Bramer, PA rider, leading the way to the final turn. This is moto number 191 coming for home. It'll be Bramer's turn on the gate, on the front line.
Michael Brandt, number 137 to scoring. Michael Brandt to scoring.
We're out of there with moto number 192. We lost one of them. Oh, look at there. Oh, bad Brad Birdwell. He bails over the jump. He says, I'll be back, and Birdwell's down. As they come out of the final turn, it looks like National 9 and National 10 at the line. Oh, call that one scores. Dean LaBarge and Eric Carter. Eric, I'm told, really put on a show for the folks. We had Dina Robertson, one of our young ladies, National number 5, running in with the boys in that one. Birdwell's up, walking off under his own power. He'll be back. And Murray riders are tough, especially when they come from Alabama. Moto number 192A. This is Moto 192A, as in the alphabet. On the back straightaway they come. It looks like a 6-0 Lee Hyatt out of North Carolina. I remember watching this dude fly down there at the National on Speed Raceway. Hyatt leads the way as they come by the tower turn. In and out of the final turn, the heat's on the inside by number 85, Mike Moore out of the Buckeye. But it'll be Hyatt with the win, followed by Moore and Bill Atho out of Canada. Y'all having fun up there? I can't hear you. Okay, just keeping you awake. It's lunchtime, it's 1 o'clock. Go get all the goodies. Moto number 193, the 10-year-old expert class. We're out in the open, back to the experts, 10-year-old types. Around the first turn they come. Number 25 is Brad Leach out of the Buckeye. Doing it for the DK shop. WP rider coming on the inside trying to get by. Leach goes off the track, comes right back on, says no problem, as Mark Brandt takes over the lead. Brandt out of the Florida State. It'll be Brandt coming for home. Leach will take the second. Third spot's going to go to number 84. He'll get a hold of it, Jason Hempery. Moto number 194. 10 experts again. We got a slew of these guys. They got quarters.
Tom Soul, go to the finish line, please. Tom Soul to the finish line.
Scott Yocolet out of Indiana comes around with the lead. National number 1, Sean Allstott out of Iowa trying to run him down. Yocolet, Allstott, 1 and 2. Jeff Dillon running in the third spot. Milliken in the fourth, and that's the way they'll finish at the line. Moto number 195, 10X again. This is Moto 195. Number 30 and number 8 on the inside. Kurt DeBoer out of Michigan got there. It's DeBoer coming by. Number 39 in the second spot is Bob Stock out of Pennsylvania. And they're dicing it up front in the last turn. Scorers, sharpen your pencils. Here they come. It's going to be National 8 getting there first. That'll be DeBoer and then Stock. Moto number 196, the 10Xs again. Whew, we got a whole bunch of these guys. Must have been a busy year in 1975. As they come by the tower, National number 9, Eric Jensen running the Funway colors on the front side of this one. Jensen going to the final turn, but not much room to get by. They come out as number 15, trying to put the heat on Brett Stovall out of Connecticut. It'll be Jensen, Stovall, and Brian Orloff in that order at the line. Moto number 197's over the waterfall jumps in the first turn. Around they come. Up and over they go on the outside. Let me get that number out of the plates as the guys get littler, so do the plates. Looks like a 63 and a 33. Sean Diller out of the Buckeye, running for Eddie's Bike Shop, it looks like, on his back. It's Diller leading the way as they come for home. Double threes, Corey Sadler gets the second. Moto number 198. Down to first straightaway they go, and it looks like Mike Clark on the outside trying to turn the corner first. He got there. It's Clark out of the Buckeye leading the way. Scores. You got 2 0-1s in this one, and one of them's leading it, and that happens to be Clark. National number 20, giving him all he can handle, is Frankie Klosek out of New York. Clark and Klosek battle into the finish line. Here they come. It's 01C. Clark and Klosek at the line. And then number 20F, Mark Fisher for the third. Last group of the 10-year-old experts, moto number 199. Number 31, your leaders, Trey McManus, South Carolina typewriter, followed by 87, Justin Lamb. McManus and Lamb as they go into the final turn. McManus, South Carolina, Lamb, South Carolina, Stereo, South Carolina coming for home. 41 will get the third. That's Dave Norton out of Tennessee. We've got the 10-year-old nervous crowd out and jamming into the first turn they go. Everybody's afloat as they come down the back straight. 04, Chris Isaac out of New York leads the way. It's Isaac followed by Brad Smallwood. But 40W or 40M, Dave McManus says, I'll have something to say about this race before it's over. They come for home. It's Isaac and McManus now. Isaac, McManus, and Brad Smallwood as they come to the line. Moto number 201. Moto 201 is off and moving into the first turn. These are 10-year-old novice guys, and there's 3 groups of them. This is the second of 3. One more on the gate. Number 90, Dave Krim out of Pennsylvania, your lead rider. It's Krim, followed by 91. Todd McConis, I hope I got that right. McConis out of Michigan. Yeah, they say, yeah, that's right, McConis. And as they come for home, it's going to be old 9-0, Dave Krim with the win. McConis will take the second. Number 40, Jeff Parker the third. 10-year-old novice, last group of them, moto number 202. 99, your lead rider, Sean Brady. Scores, you got 2 72s in this one. 2 72s in it. As they go by the tower, they start the single file. They follow the leader to the final turn. In and out they come. Lead rider, number 99, Sean Brady out of the Buckeye. It'll be Brady, followed by 87, Craig Palmer and Bobby Bricker. Moto number 203, we're in the 9-year-old expert crew. The wrecking crew of the 9-year-old class. Number 89, your lead rider, is Hurley Hatch out of PA. Hatch leads the way. We lost one, followed by 36, Jeremy Litznock. Hatch and Litznock up front. Hatch got himself a nice little lead. Litznock trying to hold on to that second spot. Oh, here comes the whole world. It looks like 1-2-1 or somebody. Yeah, that's old Dave Sylvester out of Wisconsin snatched up the second spot. Moto 204, 9-year-old experts again. National number 2 out of Indiana. Watch this dude fly. Webb Sear riding the Columbus wind colors. Funway flag flying behind him, but Sear way out in front as they come for home. Webb Sear showing you why there's only one in the whole country better than him right now. Number 28, and I had 2 of them. Chris Anton, I guess it was. Moto number 205, 9-year-old experts coming around, and they're bunched up in the front of the pack. It's like a 0-1 scores. I got 2 0-1s in this one, and Brian Young is one of them. He was up front, but not anymore. John Badessa out of Rhode Island comes right by him. Badessa into the final turn, flying a little set of doubles. In and out they come. Badessa coming for the line. 0-1Y in 31. You're going to have Brian Young in second. Brian Freeman in third. Moto number 206, 9 experts again. Got a bundle of these guys. These mighty midgets got quarter semis. You got National 8 and National 1 doing it. Brock Harry and Matt McCullough are side by side, elbow to elbow, crank to crank. Into the turn they go. Final turn action. It's McCullough coming out with it. Harry trying to get back to it. Here comes Harry at the line. McCullough and Harry. Wow, I think McCullough snaked him, and Travis Cormack got the third. Moto number 207, 9 experts again. The action just doesn't stop. Here at the Ohio Center in Columbus, Ohio, bringing you the Christmas National is the NBL of Ohio. Number 34 and 07 doing it in this one, Jake O'Neill, Indiana rider leading the way. O'Neill coming out of the final turn with the lead for home, and Kenny Johnson chasing him down. Double Eights will take up the third spot. That's Jason Wissenhut out of Virginia. Todd Lyons to the announcer's tower, please. Todd Lyons to the announcer's tower. I'm sorry, 208. 9-year-old experts. This is Moto 208. 9-year-old experts again. National number 9, Ryan Krupe out of California, and this young man knows how to make two wheels on a 20-inch bike move. Check it out. Krupe leading the way. Looks like double twos, Chris Cannon out of Pennsylvania in the second spot. But Krupe just blowing away the comp in this one. Coasting home comes Krupe. Cannon will snatch up the second in 38. The third is Adam Timko.
Scorers need to see Courtney Corimer, race 17011 expert. Courtney Corimer to scoring.
Moto number 209, the 9-year-old expert class again. Number 3X leading the way. Gotta be Paul Pietkowski out of the Sunshine State. It's Pietkowski on the front side. 76, try again. Yeah, I got one. Mike Johnson out of the Buckeye. You got sharp eyes there, Andy. Keep it up, guy. Pietkowski, no problems. 50 points for him. Whoa, Johnson will take up the second spot. Moto number 210, 9-year-old expert. CW flag, I think, got a hold of that lead around that first turn. Yes, sirree, Bob. Number 34 is James Kronk out of Massachusetts. Kronk leading the way, followed by John Saltzman out of New Jersey. Kronk, Saltzman, and Reuter in that order as they turn for home and play follow the leader. Coming for home, no problems for Mr. Kronk as he's bringing it in. 50 big ones. Moto number 211, 9-year-old novice guys. We're into the novice class, same age, 9 years old. Number 97 on the back straightaway is Todd Eldon out of Ohio. Eldon cooking it into the hairpin. Whoa, he gets a little squirrely, keeps it afloat, lost one spot, maybe two, lost 2 spots. Keep your eyes on him, see if he can get it back. This is Moto 211 action, 9-year-old novice guys. New leaders, number 25, Corey Sadler out of the Buckeye. Sadler coming in, 97 will take back the second spot, Todd Eldon. Stacy Scott, report to the Funway pit area immediately. Stacy Scott to the Funway pit area. Wayne Lacey, Moto number 212, 9-year-old novice, off and moving. Look at the lead this guy's got. Lacey way out front. Chad Turnbell's wondering where he was on the gate. Lacey coming for home, number 47. We got a brand new second spot rider. Looks like factory cardboard plate, Todd Connolly. Dane Hirsch, see Jim Banks. Dane Hirsch, see Jim Banks on the double. 8-year-old expert class underway, moto number 213. This is 213. We got 288 motos to go through. This is number 213. 8-year-old experts. Go ahead, Andy.
Dodge Van 8034 BBX, New York license plate. Your headlights are on.
Eric Cunningham's got his headlights on. He's just booking down the straightaway. He's being chased by national number 1, Frank Gregory. It's 13, national Cunningham. Number 1, national Gregory. They both come over to jump. It'll be Cunningham, followed by Gregory, followed by Jay Staley from Florida. Moto 214, the 8-year-old expert crew doing it again. Jason Walter out of Texas. This guy's another one. Got them long legs for a little guy, and he knows how to use them. As they come by the tower, it's Walter and number 50, Tyler Omke out of North Carolina, and then Jason Weeks as they come for home. That's your top 3. Moto 215, 8-year-old expert guys again. These guys are going to have quarters tomorrow morning also. National number 15, Dave Klein out of Michigan. Melanie's big brother. Klein coming around a tower turn. Second spot up for grabs. Looks like 32 and 40 going to dice it. Brian Kosikas and Chris Lausman. Kosikas and Lausman battling. Lausman coming over for the second. He'll chase number 15, Klein. Lausman will take the second. Kosikas the third. Moto 216, 8-year-old expert guys again. National number 9. Sean Bone out of the Buckeye. Bone leading the way. National 14, chasing him down is Eddie Nelson Canning out of Canada. Canada riders coming down, making a good showing here in the Buckeye State. Sean Bone's got this one put away. Canning will take the second. 23 will end up in the third. Jason Crassley out of Pennsylvania. Some more now 8-year-old experts going to do it to you. Moto number 217. Like number 87 on the inside, Kyle Johnson out of Michigan. It is Johnson, followed by Double Deuce. This is Moto 217. Johnson and Bob Cato out of Florida. Michigan and Florida turning in for home in that order. It's Johnson coming for home. Cato trying to hold on, and he does. Oh, Johnson dropped back to third. I'm sorry about that. Moto 217A. This is Moto 217A. National 16, Chris Gibson. Gibson coming around with it. Number 12, Justin Kurtz out of Florida. Gibson and Kurtz, 2 national numbers up there.
14 was Chandler, national number 2, Natalie Underwood with the second. Race number 269 brought to you by the last moto of 11-year-old girl. Somebody going for it on the outside. Number 13, my lucky number again. Okay, that is Jennifer Washington out of Pennsylvania. Yow! Number 8, looking for business. That was Robert out of Mississippi. Looked like she might have gotten her on the outside. Okay, now we're working on 269. Announcers also suffer from brain damage and old age. I happen to be a prime example of that. Numero uno, national number 1, Angela Thornburg. Angela out of the Florida area. It's Thornburg, number 19 in second. National number 19 is Angie Flora. Here we go with the Angelas again. Angie with the lead. Angela with the lead. Angie in second. Down to the wire. Angela Thornburg is going to win it. Flora with the second. The third going to Bonnie West out of Kentucky. Race number 270, 12-year-old girls. I need motos 1 through 20 into the echo chambers, please. Motos 1 through 20 to the echo chambers. Number 56 doing it. That is Christine Linhart out of New York. Linhart is your leader. In second, Debbie Baker out of Ohio. National number 23 is Debbie Baker. Linhart, Baker, national number 5, Missy. I had a good dinner last night. Fred on the inside. Race number 271, 12-year-old girls coming at you. National number 1 is Dawn Hagedorn. Dawn is out of New Jersey. National number 4 in second, Jessica Towles. Jessica out of Florida. Had the pleasure of meeting her dad the other day. Hagedorn and Towles running 1 and 2. Coming around the last turn and headed it for home. It looks like we're looking at Hagedorn for Vector with the win for Cyclecraft in second. Towles. Come on, guys, please back off from the fence. Let's back off from the railing down there by section 20. Hello? Earth to section 20, come in, please. You got apples between the second and third motos. Okay, we're working on race number 272. National number 15, we got 2 of them in this. See if we can figure out who's who here. That's got to be Riddle or Pearson. That is Tara Pearson out of New Jersey. In the Union Room this afternoon at 2:30, a trick show. That is Tara with the win. The second going to number 58, Jennifer Wardle. Jennifer is out of Pennsylvania. Race number 273, 13-year-old ladies again. Let's get motos 1 through 20 into the staging area. We're going to be calling through 40 pretty soon, so get thy stuff together. Carol Sullivan, Tennessee young lady with the lead. My favorite helmet, a punk helmet, doing it for Whitman. National number 13 is Miss Michelle Dean out of Ohio. Coming down to the wire, bring it on home to mama. Sullivan is your winner. Dean with the second for Whitman. Race number 274, 13-year-old girls for the last time. We got a 2 and a 1. 1 making a big move on the outside. 2 says there's no doubt about it. This one is for me, Stacy Lupfer out of Indiana. National number 2 out of Connecticut is Kimberly Stovall. Lupfer doing it for Columbus Schwinn. Coming down, who's it going to be? No, I am not going to touch that one in no way. Jennifer Hemberry with the third. Race number 275, 14-year-old ladies going for it. Looks like a big 7 out there. National number 7 is Margot Diggins, and she is digging it for Ohio. Check her out. Going real fast in this one. Elizabeth Poulis. Elizabeth out of New Jersey in second. Diggins and Poulis, 1 and 2, coming down to the wire. It will be Diggins, Poulis, Keller. On the bubble is Lori Lyle out of Ohio. 276 is your race number 14-year-old lady, still working on them. Nikki Danachek, Ohio young lady, doing it for our factory sponsor today. DK, looking good. Danachek, little 09 rider. Hot and heavy pursuit. Number 80 coming down to take that second. It's Danachek. Number 80 belongs to Nellie. Race number 277, 15-year-old ladies now. Number 4 out of the middle. National number 4 is Mackenzie out of Michigan. It's Mackenzie and Caruso out of Connecticut. Mackenzie trying to slide by Caruso. Caruso just looking for that hole. Coming across the cyclocraft hill at the wire. Whoa! You're not going to drag me into that one either. Lisa Gatton will take the third. Too close to call. 278 is your moto number. Deanna Edwards, if I didn't know who you were, I'd be real impossible to read that number plate. Deanna Edwards doing it for Factory GTBMX, brought to you today by Mr. Doc Schofield. Deanna Edwards, she's going to win it for GT. National number 5 takes the second. Dina Robertson, soon to be out of Connecticut. Right, Dina? Race number 279. Let's get races 1 through 30 into the echo chambers, please. National number 13 out of Pittsburgh is, out of Pennsylvania. Karen Clymer just got snaked on by national number 2 out of Michigan, Robin Desjardins. It's Desjardins and Clymer, Desjardins, Clymer, and Leach out of Ohio. Bang, 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 that's what you got. National number 20, Henry takes the fourth out of Wisconsin. Race number 280, 16 and over ladies. Somebody getting some style, doing it for Ralph's Bike Shop out of Downey, California. The great Gabby, yeah. Tammy Spavin in that second place spot. Tammy doing it for our Cyclocraft sponsor today. Gabby with the lead, doing it for Ralph. She's got the win. Tammy will take the second. National number 16, Amy Laurie out of New Jersey, taking the third. And for Norm's Bicycles out of California, Miss Norma Massey takes the fourth. Race number 281, 16 and over girls again. Ooh, somebody fall down and go boom, but they didn't get their pink uniform dirty. Okay, that's a lady for you. National number 4, Margot Carroll out of Missouri, doing it for Power Life. Gibson putting the hard charge on 62 in second. That's Crystal Armstrong out of North Carolina. That is Garrett in third. Whoa, check it out. Armstrong taking it over. Everybody going for it. Armstrong with the win. Carroll with the second out of California. Garrett with the third. Race number 282, 41 and over cruiser riders. Check these guys out. They really train hard for this, and we do appreciate Mr. Sean Seavold, who's showing everybody the way to go right now. For Sundance, in second out of Illinois, Mr. Jim McMahon. Seavold, local Ohio. Coming down to the wire, Seabold McMahon getting snaked on by Hillegas out of Georgia, who will take that second. Race number 283, 41 and over again. We have 3 motos of these guys, looking good. Michael Butler Sr. out of Ohio is your leader. In second, we've got Chuck Kuchta, Chuck out of Florida. Butler and Kuchta taking 4 onto the semis. Semis in the 41 and over. I love it. Okay, Butler with the win. Kuchta with the second. Oh, man! Don't tell me they don't know the rules. Check it out. Race number 284. National number 8 is Jerry Farmer, Sr. Jerry out of Virginia. It's Farmer. National number 6 in second is Jeff Mullock. Jeff out of Delaware. Farmer, Mullock. Number 14 is Parrott. And I do believe that was Soper on the outside. Race number 285, 35 to 40-year-old cruisers. More real serious racing guys out here. Dad's getting heavily involved in this. Walter Zetka. Walter is out of Michigan. Zegda doing a fine job out there. He's going to win it. The second going to Williams. The third will go to Don Bauman out of Canada. Nice to have the Canadians with us. We had a parade lap yesterday, and each state came down. We have one lone Canadian rider, and he got the biggest round of applause. It was neat. Race number 286. We have 4 motos of the 35 to 40-year-old cruisers this afternoon. Number 57 is your leader, Mike Buffett. Mike out of Florida. We got 1 down. It is Buffett with the lead. His second, national number 16 out of Indiana, is Roger Talley. Dan Gibson to the tower, please. Dan Gibson, I'd like to see you here on the tower. Coming down to the wire, it will be Buffett. No doubt about it. Florida's finest. Race number 287, it looks like a Ohio boy with that whole shot. That is Dale Massey. Massey and Franz, 2 Ohio boys out there doing it. Massey and Franz, Dale and Gary, 1 and 2. In the third place spot, wearing a GHP jersey number 64, is George Dawson. George coming to us from the great bluegrass state of Kentucky. Coming down to the wire, Massey made no mess of that one. Gary Franz taking the second, and Kentucky's George Dawson will take the third. Dan Gibson to the announcing tower, please. Dan Gibson. Race number 288, the last moto of the third, where have I been? First round of racing, number 3, and he was hot all day yesterday. Out of New Jersey, Mr. John, I am jamming today, Hagedorn. Taking care of business, national number 10, Tadeo out of Pennsylvania, and 02 is Stephen Beagley out of Michigan. Mr. Thomas?
You were right in the A-Pro, second time around, moto number 1. And it looks like Mr. Tommy Bracken's got his hands full. Here comes Gary Ellis and Madden as they hold that terrace as they come through the turn. It is going to be Gary Ellis popping the lead. Ellis right now trying to hold off Brackett, making his move. And it looked like it was Harris trying to sneak in underneath. It'll be Ellis, Bracken's Harris. And then I'm not sure between Eamon and King, or Larry. Or King, that's who it was, because Larry's out there right now, but they're all chasing Mr. GHP Greg Hill out in front. And right behind Hill is Hollywood Mike Miranda. And then it's the Anderson brothers, followed by Harry Larry. Out of the final turn now, coming in home, it's going to be Greg Hill with the win. It is going to be Hill, Miranda, Anderson, and Larry. And we go to model number 2, still A-Pros. It sounds like the PA's back. I guess my voice just got too big for it. We're into moto number 6. I'm going to have to try to find myself here. Moto number, 26. Let's see who that was. 26 was Carlos Goodrich out of New York at Triple Aces. Marty Kosnikowski got the other spot, and we are now going to moto number 7, still B Pro Bucks time. Coming off of turn number 1 and down the backside. Looks like we're going to put Neil Allen out in front. It is Neil Allen followed by John Madden. Allen, Madden, and then Cable running 1, 2, and 3 with Billy Weekly holding on to the 4th spot. Stroking it toward the white pipe, it's going to be Allen, Madden, Cable, and Weekly in that order. We go to moto number 8, B Pro Bucks, and stroking it way out in front is James Hosley. He was there before, going to do it again. Hosley hanging tough right now with Scott Town in that 2nd spot. It's Hosley and Town coming home. Hosley, no sweat. Town Peaks decides to hang on to the 2nd. 94. Dale Klein took that 3rd. Pro ladies out of the gate. Oh, I like to see this crowd gain. Look at Kathy Shackle. She gets it out of the gate. This time doesn't give it away in turn number 1. Kathy Shackle down the inside of the middle back straightaway, and she's got it pretty good with Tammy Welliver trying to hang in there with her. Tammy looking for a door to open up then. Robertson trying to snake on by. It is going to be Shackle getting a little bit loose, gives up a little ground, looks like a head of steam coming after her. That belongs to Williver. It'll be Williver, Shackle, Robertson, 1, 2, and 3. We're in the 12 and under cruiser class right now. Moto number 10, it says on the board. I got no moto number here that I can read, so I got to guess with the board. And coming off the far side of turn number 1, Chase Digit on the Triple Ace bike. Digit peeking back, sees 71 on his case. That's going to be Jim Embry from Columbus Schwinn. Digit and Embry right now got it under control. Klosik trying to move in, but it's going to be Digit, Embry, Klosik, 1, 2, and 3. Moto number 11 now. This is still the cruiser time. Number 25, Andy Soul out of Michigan. Andrew Soul now riding for Columbus Schwinn in front of Kobe Moody. Andrew Soul, Kobe Moody, and E.T. Elliott Trishelle back there in the 3rd spot. Soul holds off Moody, takes the win, and Trishelle settles for the 3rd spot. Number 56 grabbed the 4th. That was Jonathan Hill. Oh, now this is moto number 12 coming out, and it looks like O'Driscoll, they tell me, the zookeeper. Or does he belong in the zoo? I don't know, but he is cooking today. O'Driscoll coming all the way. Vitale trying to hold on to the 2nd, but the judges will have to call it. Hold on, folks. Shut them down. Jeffrey, you're going to have to do that again. In the 2nd spot, Bill Boren from New Jersey. Single file in parade fashion coming home. Number 2, Higson Korean takes the win. 18, Bill Boren in the 2nd spot. Moto number 17 now, 15-year-old cruisers again, and out in front, number 54, Bill Ross. Ross almost goes, but hangs on. 93 in a little trouble with Scott Breverman. He's got heat underneath. Can he return the favor? No, it's going to be the 15 out in front, then 44. 15. Chris Backus took the 2nd spot. Breverman took the 3rd spot. And another mystery number in that one. Number 15 just doesn't seem to be on my list. "15-year-old cruiser time now. Moto number 18. Gaddis out in front. This is David Gaddis from Northern California. NorCal BMX, and he's got a cooking, gets up a little bit high, gives up a little bit of room, and number 39 pops it in underneath. That's Brett Eargang. Gaddis trying to get back under, couldn't get there. It's going to be Eargang. Gaddis now trying to hold on to second, going to fall to third is 04. Jody Stoddard snuck in out of Massachusetts and took it. Looks like Dean LaBerge out there right now leading this pack around. It'll be LaBerge followed by number 72. That is Matt Morris. It is LaBerge followed by Morris. GT across the line. Vector Colors follow 32. In the next spot was Brent Lowy. Or maybe that's Levy. Maybe that's not a U, supposed to be a V. Well, it looks like we got number 16. That's got to be national number 16. Keith Barnett out of Tennessee. Barnett got 179 behind him. Derek Finken is Barnett. Finken at number 30 going to hang in there for the third spot. That was Charles Nichols, and we're going to go to Moto 21. 21 the Moto number. 15-year-old cruisers again, and it is Scott Moore out in front. Moore being chased down by Howard Davis. It's going to be Moore and Davis hanging tough right now as they get into that last turn. Davis can't find the door big enough to get through, and it's going to be Moore. Whoops, that's 33S now. That's Drew Smithberger, and then I believe it might have been Davis. Moto number 22 out there, 15-year-old cruisers again. Don't get too high, you scare me. It is Ronnie Rio flying the new Kuahara colors, I guess. I gotta see this. It is Ronnie, blame it on Rio Kuahara, doing it right there. And then number 98, Warren Stapleton getting in there for the second spot. Moto number 23 now. This is still 15-year-old cruisers. James Dean, the Louisiana hard guy, going at it right now with Smokin' Joe Pinckney, trying to chase him down. Louisiana hard man comes across the line, James D, Smokin' Joe, and then it was number 28, Joel Tidwell out of Alabama. Moto number 24, more 15-year-old cruisers, and out in front number 3, that's national number 3, Special K, Kevin Collins. Collins, after a fall first trip around, decides not to do it this time, takes the win, then it's going to be number 33, Mike Everly, followed by Donnie Jazorski. Moto number 25, 15-year-old cruisers again. Looks like a national number out there. Paul Prestis trying to close the door. Prestis up high, snaking in underneath. It looks like it's going to be Jay Vance, maybe. We're going to have to look again and see if it's Augustin or Vance. It is going to be number 20 out in, hold on to that for a second. That information just got trapped in my throat as they threw the kill switch before I called the winner. More 14-year-old cruiser action, Moto number 26. Out in front, number 41, Dan Leonard out of Indiana. It is Leonard pouring it on with Dion Worley piano. It is going to be Leonard, Dijon Worley, and then number 26, Jeremy White took the third. We're into Moto 27, more 14-year-old cruisers, and pumping it down that backside. Look at this guy haul it. It looks like a number 05, Todd Boddicker out of Missouri. Well, we got him rolling over. Didn't hurt Boddicker none as Matt Stone tries to reel him in. Well, a little trouble behind Stone, too, so it looks like it's going to be Boddicker and Stone. Third is going to be number 64, G. Paul Gomez. And Paul's going to have to say thank you. You got a little help down there in turn number 3. Billy Steele out of Pennsylvania grabs the lead here. He's being chased down by Ryan Drought out of New York. It is Steele, Pennsylvania, Drought out of New York coming home. Billy Steele, flying SE colors, gets to the line out in front. Number 60, Todd Bryant, looks like he grabbed the third spot. Bad Brad Birdwell grabbing the lead now in the 14 cruiser class, pouring it on there right down the inside straightaway. Behind Birdwell is Bill Disham. And I'm not sure how to say that name, Bill. I'm sorry. It's going to be Birdwell. Zitkum pours it on, almost steals it, couldn't quite get there. Moto 30 is on the track with 55 leading. Raymond Rogers got a lot of heat right now. Rogers trying to hold off Grainer as they go into the final turn. Gibby Grainer trying to close them down now. Grainer on the gas. I can't call that. I'll give Jason Smith third. Mark Franklin and Todd Lyons going to duel it out into turn number 2, and it's going to be Mark Franklin out in front right now. Lyons looking for room to get around, but it's still Franklin in control. Lyons squeezes his way to the inside. Tries to pour it on. Lyons hangs the bike up. Can't get through, and it's going to be Mark Franklin, followed by national number 8. That must be Shan Hatfield, grabbing off the second spot. Third up for grabs between Lyons and Bradfield, and we'll go to moto number 34. Moto number 34 got number 4 out in front. That looks like it's going to be, I got to look it up again, national number 4, Carl Burrows for stud. Burrows really got it cooking. Look at this guy haul it as he gets off the final turn about 4 bike lengths out in front. Behind Carl now number 18. That's Mike Taddeo, and we'll go to moto 35. Gary DeBacker getting it out of the gate in a hurry one more time. Gary DeBacker, welcome back, guy. You look like you never left the way you're hauling it out there right now. It is DeBacker followed by
race number 53, 17 and over expert. Gate is down. Somebody's got a bodacious hole shot on the inside, but he's got problems on the outside. Let's check this out, see who this guy is. National number 1 is Todd Corbett. Todd is out of Florida, riding for Murray. Number 4, national number 4, Mr. Judd Ciancio out of New York. He talks funny, right, Judd? Judd doing it for profile. Coming down to the wire, Corbett going to win it for Murray for profile. Ciancio will take the second. Double threes is Lewis Brown out of Indiana with the third in that one. Race number 54, still working on the 17-year-old. If they don't get to us first, right? Oh, man, totally squirreled out rider in the lead. What a drag. Rob Beams out of Florida. Beams brought to you by Mom and Dad Beams and those beautiful souvenir t-shirts. Cyclecraft rider putting the heat on Beams. For MS, here comes Beams is going to win it. Cyclecraft. National number 26 out of Pennsylvania, Mr. Jim Puglin. Taking the second in that one. Race number 55, still working on the experts. They are outrageous. For Michigan. Okay, national number 32 is Mr. Kevin Hood. Can't mistake that guy anywhere. Hood taking care of it. Number 46 is Rob Foshag out of Michigan with that second. Race number 56. Second to last, moto was 17. Cyclecraft with the whole shot. Help bringing this beautiful race to us, the Ohio Christmas National, sponsored by the NBL, of course, the Hyatt Regency. Number 18 is Norberg out of Illinois. Doing a fine job. Harden out of Tennessee is your Cyclecraft rider. Harden having some problems, but hanging on to that second place spot. Coming down to the wire for Funway, Norberg for Cyclecraft. Harden, Flannery with that third. Race number 57 is the last group of 17-year-old experts. Mark Hutchins with the lead. Mark wearing the 09 colors. Nice to see. I believe that's David Herbert out of West Virginia in that second place spot. Hutchins, whoa, second, too tight to call. Ernie Rittner out of Pennsylvania takes the fourth. Race number 58, the 17 and over Novice class. National number 20 is Bob Oley out of Pennsylvania. I know I pronounced his name wrong because he yelled it at me as he went by. Bob, you're looking good, guy. Just won your moto. No problem. Right, that's what I like. Big smile on his face. Jim Wall out of Ohio takes a second. I don't know what his name is. He's going to come back and tell me, though, aren't you, Bob? See, I told you he was going to come back and tell. Don't hit me. Oh, it's Diley. It's a D. Don't beat those girls up, will you, please? Send him back to school. Double ones with an enormous, I'm talking huge hole shot. How about Frank Amandio? Hope I said that right, Frank. Oh, Amandio gets run over by 55,000 guys. Stevie Shavers takes it over. Stevie out of Georgia. Georgia boy doing his thing in second. Alan Howard. Shavers and Howard. Shavers, Howard, and Aviles. Out of Kentucky, the fourth will go to Doug Zywan. Got a rider down on the track. Boy, I tell you, the bigger they are, the harder they fall. They are incredible. But they all come right back again, right, guys? As long as we have a little break, I'd just like to tell or share some of the things that happened yesterday. As you know, yesterday was the NBL's first President's Cup. It was truly a battle of states. It was probably one of the most fun races I've ever been to. We all got to act crazy and, you know, yell and scream for our local fellas and ladies. This one was saying Ohio all day long. I'm having some mouth suture tonight. Ow! See if he can hang on to it. Uh-oh, he's got some problems. How about number 16 taking it over? That's Clodfelter out of Indiana. Clodfelter and Leach. Ooh, Leach fall down and go boom. Ow, back in that second place spot. Clodfelter, ow. Number 38 is Michael Reddy. Michael doing it for DK. Second and third place riders both doing it for DK's factory team. Double sixes, more 16-year-old experts. Donnie Heyer. The Neon Machine, national number 5. For Whitman, Mr. Don Nick Pearson, Kentucky boy. In second, national number 15, doing it for Cyclecraft. An old friend is Mr. Mike Lynch. Higher, couldn't get much higher, right? He's going to win it. Lynch cops the second. The third going to Nick Pearson. Moto number 67, I need races through 100 into the echo chambers, please. 89, hanging on for dear life, Mr. Mark Daniel out of Canada. He is your leader, Jack Wilshire out of Missouri. Trying to make some pretty awesome move. Canada is going to win it. Number 24 is Goldsmith out of New Jersey on the outside. He will take the second. Race number 68.
And 06C in the second place spot right now, staying close. 125 rips off the whole shot. Wisconsin rider is Eugene Smith. Whoa, and he just blew it all, and we got us a brand new leader up there. It's going to be number 67, Kern, and 18 is Swanee. Kern, Swanee, and 25 is Smith. Wow, back into it again. Let's check out 67K Kern. He's in, as is number 18, Swanee. We're looking at race 101. Somebody has blown his class away. He's going to be an expert before too long. 41W is Webb, followed by 06. And 06 is Pete Hurley, I believe, out of Georgia. Webb led it wire to wire. Easy money for Jeff Webb, the Buckeye boy. Still got 15 novices coming.
1, 2, 3, please back off. rail. Have a seat so the guys behind you can see. Thank you so much. That was real easy, Bob.
You got him well.
11-year-old experts, so race number 532. Watkins and Emery going forward. Watkins doing it for profile. Watkins, Emery, 1 and 2. Number 13 belongs to Kirby. Watkins, Kirby, Emery. Whoa, Watkins, Kirby, Burrows, Emery. Emery doing it for Columbus Schwinn. Coming down to the water.
Sponsors. Underneath comes number 25. Trying to get there is Mike Lausman. As they come into the second turn, whoop, we got two of them as they come by. That's those Spike. Brandon Spike. We got 225 scores. As they come for home, it'll be Theodore. Brandon Spike into the second spot.
Kathy Tedesco, you need to meet your ride in the lobby in about 30 minutes or you're going to have to walk to the house.
We got 14-year-old cruisers out there. 578 is the moto number. This is the 14-year-old cruiser class. Out of the first turn comes 05 and 15 in the top two spots. Todd Bodecker and Dejan Worley. Bodecker, Worley, 41 is Leinert. He'll take the third, and 84 is Matt Jarecki. He'll get the fourth spot. Murray Colors got to beat Birdwell coming down the back straightaway. It's Birdwell on the front side of this one. Into the turn. Birdwell, number 7 and 12. Chasing him is Ryan Drought and Billy Steele. Birdwell, Drought, Steele, 1, 2, 3. Fourth spot being held by 097. Jerry Sletta. We got the 14 cruisers again. The last group of them coming down the turn and around the back straightaway. Out on the front side is number 13 leading the way. David McKnight, Hatfield, Lyons, and number 10 as they go to the final turn. Coming for home, it'll be McKnight, Hatfield, 1, 2, 3. 4 spots still up for grabs as they come for home. There's your top 4. Lyons makes it. 12 and under cruiser, 581, quarter semi-action. Number 25 is Andrew Soul out of Michigan. Riding the Columbus Schwinn colors is Soul. 71, Jimmy Embry. You got stereo Columbus Schwinn up front. They stretch it out now. They turn it for home. It'll be Soul, Embry. Number 111 is O'Chase Digit out of Pennsylvania. In a race for fourth, I'll go with the Titan rider, Frankie Klosek. 582 is off in jam, and this is 12 and under cruiser action. I see GT colors out there, and they're cooking. Got to be Jeff Schofield out of California. Schofield out of the GT factory, looking hot today. Right behind him, Roland Pavlik out of the Buckeye. As they come by the tower, Moody holding down the third spot. Fourth spot still up for grabs. It'll be Schofield coming for home, Pavlik in the second spot. 19 and 45 will go with. It'll be Kobe Moody and Chris Driscoll. Last group of the 12 and under cruiser class. Out of the turn they come, and up front you got Shelby James, followed by 65. We lost one way back there. Top 4 already separated. As they come for home, it'll be Shelby James, Mike Frazier, Jason Hanman, and James Levan. We got 15-year-old cruisers to do now. That may be all of the quarters. 584 is the moto number. On the gate, Crehan, Ross, Nelson, Backus, Gaddis, Eargang, and LaBerge. They're out of there in the 15-year-old cruiser class. Punch colors coming right out of the inside as they go through. GT on the move outside. Factory riders coming to the top in the semis. National 2 is Michael Crehan. Crehan comes into the turn. Gaddis right on his back door. Nope, 44. Chris Backus. They go for home. It's going to be the GT rider, Crehan, getting the win. Backus. Battle for fourth. Not even going to try that one. 585. 15 cruisers again. Quarter semi-action. action. James Dean leads the way. Smithberger holds down to second. It's Dean. Smithberger, 41, moves into the third spot. That's Scott Moore out of Virginia. Dean, Smithberger, Moore, 4 spots still being moved on. We'll go with this guy, number 72, Matt Moore. Last group of the 15-year-old cruisers.
No Smoking Joe. Nope, that's going to be number 3 national. Sorry, that's Special K, Kevin Collins. I see Smoking Joe back in the back spot. They come for home. It's going to be Special K Collins. Smoking Joe's holding down the 4th. In between them, we got 14 and 17. That'll be Kevin Gnodi and Paul Prestes. Well, that completes all the quarters. You hear that big buzz on the gate, put your eyeballs there, you'll see why. You got A pros in their second main. Sitting up there, you got Tommy Brackens, Eddie King, Matt Harris, Gary Ellis, Ronnie Anderson, he won the first one, Harry Leary, Richie Anderson, and Greg Hill. Mr. Starter, let him go. Second round of the A-Pro money underway. Ronnie Anderson snaps it again. Brackens coming from the outside. It's Brackens to the turn out of the GT shop. Brackens, Hill, and Anderson, Dyson on the second spot. As they come to the hairpin, Tommy Brackens got a hold of it. Brackens, Hill, Anderson, Leary. Nope, King Edward will go with, and then Richie as they come for home. It'll be Brackens. He's going to get this one. Hill will take the second. Ronnie Anderson, Richie Anderson. King Edward goes down. Oh, tough break, and Gary Ellis snatches the 4th. Well, we got the B pros off and jamming. I don't have a moto sheet. We'll do what we can do with it. From the outside, you got the original Crab. Jimmy Carabia leading the way. Bauer in the second spot as they come by the tower. It's Carabia and Bauer. John, somebody in third. I'm trying to do this without a moto sheet. Bear with me. Oh, we lost 3 of them in the turn. Oh, boy, the Carabia. Bauer. John, 90-somebody. And oh, Vince Asbury got to 4th. Hold the gate. Hold the gate. Okay. We'll let them go. We'll do our best. They're out of there. We'll see who we got. Spanky Campbell snaps from the outside. Rusty Cable's on the outside with the Murray colors as they go into those first turn waterfalls. It's Campbell and, Spanky Campbell and Rusty Cable as they head to the tower. MCF flag in the third spot as they come by. It's going to be Madden. Madden into the third and Neal moving up. Neal now takes third. Madden drops the 4th. It'll be Campbell, Cable, Neal, and Madden top 4. Not bad for memory, John. We're going to take a 5-minute break, folks. 5-minute break, folks. Not 5-minute breaks, folks. Give yourself 5.
This is going to be a dandy. 12-year-old cruisers running the semis. 25, Andrews, so slips the paddle. 19 is Moody sneaking by. 71E is Jim Embry. Colby Moody, that's my favorite name in BMX. He's your leader right now. Moody leads the way. It's going to be Embry on for the second. It's Moody, Embry, followed by the number Andrews, Stoll out of Michigan, and then Ronald Pavlik out of Ohio. 604 is the other 12 cruiser. We got 144 Jeff Schofield for GT profile colors on number 28, and that's Shelby James. Schofield, James, and O'Driscoll has the third. It's going to be Schofield, James Driscoll, followed by 77 Jason Holman. Race number 605, we move up a year. 13 cruisers, who is it? None other than Little Joe Spurrier. Cyclecraft Flyer, National 4, grabbing up second place. That's Mr. Steve Smith, followed by 56. And that's Matt Henry. And on the bubble is number 14. Did we count it wrong? Whoa, somebody messes up the gladiolas down through there. Spurrier's in. The National 4 hits in. That's Smith. Last one to transfer was Brian Howard, just ahead of Hancock, behind Hancock, that is. This is the other gate on the 13 cruiser semi. Check out number 20, Tom Robinson out of Michigan. Robinson leads the way. We got 62 up there now. That is Hale. Hale and Robinson, Florida and Michigan. And Spike has the third. Let's check out the fourth. Looks like it's going to be Theodore. Theodore trying to hang on. He's there. Gets the last transfer spot. At 6:07, we're on the 14-year-old cruiser semi. And we got one of those hard-to-read number plates. Looks like an 05. Yes, sir, Mr. Todd Bodecker out of Missouri, followed by 15W, Mr. DeJohn Worley out of California. 84 has the third. That is Jarecki. Here comes Bodecker, Worley, and let's see who gets the final transfer. It's going to be Mr. Dan Liners out of Illinois. Here's your other gate of the 14 cruiser semis. 4 of them go to the main event. Birdwell is there. Doing it for Murray. Got the Murray flag out, making the folks in Nashville happy. National 10 is Gibby Grader out of New Jersey, followed by National 7 and 8. It's going to be Todd Lyons, followed by Shan Hatfield out of Georgia. You got Birdwell, now Lyons, now National 10 Grader, and last one to transfer. Whoa, it looked like McKnight. I do believe got him at the wire. We're up to 15 cruisers in race 609. We got GT colors on. Dean LaVerge out of California, National 2. It's going to be LaVerge. It's going to be WP Heat on the outside from Mike Crehan, I do believe. Coastal swoops in at 41. That's Scott Moore, followed by David Gaddis out of California. We've still got LaVerge up front for GT. LaVerge is in, as is Moore, followed by Gaddis, and we missed the last man to transfer. 10, 15 cruiser. Look at that action in the back. Check it out. We got it hot coming your way. 33 is your leader, Smithberger. Here comes Pinckney and Collins. We got National 17 up there now. That's Paul Prentice out of New Jersey. I believe we got Smithberger back. No, 33 is Smithberger. Yes, he's in. National 7, that's Dean for the second. And Prentice, and then Special K. Collins. 6:10 coming your way, 6:11 your way right now. That'll be the 16-year-old cruisers. And it's National 6, Billy Fitzhugh out of Maryland. Fitzhugh, followed by 07 Wall, Fitzhugh Wall. And 4 is Ross McMahon Flying Sundance colors. Fitzhugh, Wall, McMahon, and number 33 is Jason Schroyer. Here comes the second gate, 6:12 of the 16 cruisers. This is Applegate, Hire, Walker, Hopkins, Awe, and Leach. Half of this class from the Buckeye State gate slams down, and it looks like we're going to have Amando Hopkins with a hole shot for Eagle Snacks. It is Amando Hopkins, followed by Donnie Hire. Hopkins and Hire, 1 and 2. And Jim Leach grabs up third place money right now. National 5. Bill Awe trying to hang on for Factory DK. It's going to be Awe up 1 notch. We've still got Hopkins, Hire, followed by National 5 all. Leeds, last one to make it in. Race number 6, 13, 17 semi-cruiser WP and Cyclecraft colors lead the way. Somebody slipped under. That looks like a National 15. Yeah, 2 15s there. We're going to guess Stevenson or Miller hadn't got it straightened out yet. Oh, one of them's a 15X. We don't have it on the sheet. Last one to transfer was 12, and that was Flannery. Sorry about the problem with the double 15s. We didn't have a 15X up here. 614 qualifier, or more 17 cruisers coming your way. We got Judd Ciancio. Ciancio has the lead. 13 is Roger McLeod. And National 8 in fresh hour colors is Drew Potts out of Missouri. It's going to be Ciancio, McLeod, and Potts. Check out the race for third. Bring it on down. Let's see who gets it. For fourth, that is. The last spot goes to Mr. Jim Puglin out of PA, flying the old Cyclecraft flag. Now the 1824 cruisers in race number 615. This is Sheep, Siebert, Hull, Dawn, Calvert, and Feast, and we're going to guess the sheepdog is there out of Austin, Texas, Mr. Kevin Hull. Hull for GT, followed by Craig Siebert, and then 08 is Mr. Calvert out of South Carolina. Kevin Hull, this is going to be an easy one. Score's got a little break coming. It'll be Hull, Siebert, Calvert, and National 9, Randy Doan. 1824 cruisers coming again at 616. And we're going to, whoa, got one rider down. We got National 6 up there at the front. Doug Jica. Jica leads the way. Ling has the second. 55 has the third. Scott Stevenson. But check out Doug Jica. Hometown Youngster Factory DK turned up and running. Jica's in. Ling is in. National 7 is Reese. Last one to transfer will be Todd Hines out of the Buckeye State of Ohio. Need Danishek to the scoring line, please. Charlie Danishek to the scoring line. We got 2534 cruisers getting just a wee little bit older here, but not very much slower. Look at them trunking down the outside straightaway. It's Mr. Randy Vansel out of Ohio, your leader right now. Vansel leads the way. 80 and 15 running in 2 and 3. That's Binkley and John Robertson, sorry about that, out of Georgia. We've still got Vansel, and he's in. Last one to transfer will be John Hofford out of Michigan. Race 618. How about that cheering section up there? That's what you call getting with it now, gang. Race number 618, 2534 cruiser. The West Virginia rider is Scott McMahon. McMahon is there, 17 in the second place. Brian Mason, the big man. National number 1 is Monty McClellan out of Tennessee. McClellan is there. This guy's been on the ailing list all weekend. McClellan brings it in third place. Look at the race, 246M took it. That was Kevin Murray. And we're racing 619 now, 35 and over cruiser gang. 619, whoa, you got 2 11s coming at you scores. 2 number 11s. It's number 9 with a whole shot in the lead. That's old Walter Zegda out of Michigan, the Wolverine State. National 2 grabs up second. That's Granddad Denny. Doing it for Coastal. Whitman's rider in the third place spot. It is still Zegda and Denny 1 and 2. Zegda, Denny, check out third. Rick Williams, followed by Roger Talley. John Hancock to the finish line, please. John Hancock hits the finish line, friend. We got 620 on the track, 35 to 40 cruiser. And we're going to guess Hagedorn is there. Whoa. Oh, National 6, Dale Massey. Sorry about that, Dale. National 3 grabs third. And that's John Hagedorn. It is still Massey and Hagedorn. Turned up, running. Massey, Hagedorn, Fahili has third. And let's check the man to transfer will be number 10, and that is Michael Taddeo. For different strokes. 41 and over cruiser. This is race number 621, and it's number 59 leading the way, Michael Butler. It's going to be Butler followed by Sevo, 2 Buckeyes, and then number 43 is Jim McMahon out of Illinois flying the Sundance flag. Hutch Colors holding down 4th as we see Sevold and Butler bringing her by. It's going to be Butler in, Sevold in, McMahon in, and number Jim Yaniello, I believe Tennessee, what it looks like on here, takes the 4th. Whoa, cheering sections are warming up in 622, still 41 and over cruisers. As one goes down, another goes down. There's your 4 right there, and it's going to be National 6. Maylock has the lead, followed by 8 and 14. That is Farmer and Parrott. 75 will be the last one to transfer if he holds it all together. That'll be Mr. Everett Strong out of Virginia. First one to the line, though, will be Maylock, followed by Farmer, then Strong, and we had 14 in there somewhere, Art Parrott out of Illinois. 12, 13-year-old open class action coming your way in 623. Lawan super flying down the highway. Cunningham doing it for the Schwinn game. Lawan Cunningham is long gone. You can sell the farm mama. He's there. Cunningham is in. 131 followed by 11U. The 131 is Cullen. 11U is Mark Unger. In pursuit of Cunningham, Jason Theodore takes up easy money for Cyclecraft out of the great state of PA. We had a tough break for a young lad over here. Mr. Robert Zanow, California rider flying the Hutch flag. Busted right off the old starting hill. Man, we hate to see that. Kid has been hot this weekend, doing a fine job. There you go, Robert. Just your open class partner. Get up and get them when they get to the real money. Okay, Robert Zanow, give him a hand, please. Here we go, 624, 12 and 13-year-old open semi is down, rolling in the dust right now. Over the waterfall jumps back there, coming up to the big old tall jump. That's number 90, Aaron Heido with a lead right now. Heido, Schwinn jersey, followed by 35 and 05. And the 35 is Mike Hefner. The 05 is Robbie Morales. We've got Heido, Hefner, Morales. Check out the run for 4th. It's going to be Hancock for WP out of Florida. He's in, John Hancock. Hancock, you need to see the scores. Yep, he got it covered there, boss. 7 X's are running right now. The Mighty Mites of BMX in race number 625. 8 big dudes on the gate. One of them is halfway around the track already, just a trucking. And it's going to be national number 4. Is that right? Stillaway, yes sirree, Cool Tool operator, then the 1X and then the 17. The 1X must be Michael Brandt out of Florida, and the 17 is Bradley Patrick, but Paul Stillaway has blown them all away. Stillaway followed by Brandt, then 17, and the last one to transfer is number 78, Green, just behind Bradley Patrick. Whoa, it is smoking now. Look at Hutch and DK duking it out at the front of the pack. Now we've got, I believe that's Hutch up front. Up front and rolling, Ricky Rocket Man Houseman out of Washington. Look at him stroke it. It's going to be Houseman, followed by Hanlon. Kevin Hall and Jay Reese to scoring. Kevin Hall, Jay Reese to scoring. National 1 brings it in, Houseman. And the last one to transfer is old Donnie Dunstall out of Florida, doing it for the stud team. Here comes your 18X class in 627. This is the semi, and it's going to be National 4 with the lead right now. Jason Walter out of Texas. Yes, sirree, SRP colors on Jason Walter. Check it out, Mr. Staley. We got one of them. Jason Walter out of Texas got SRP colors on 13-5, and the last one to transfer is Frank Gregory. For Reggie's, we got 2 of them in that photo. There's a little redemption left for us yet. We got 8 X's coming in 628. Stevenson and Miller, Guy Stevenson, Chris Miller, you need to report to scoring, please. We got National 16 and 14 with the lead right now. That is Gibson and Canning. Eddie Nelson Canning out of California, running second place spot behind the Oklahoma rider Gibson. They're in, as is National. Let's see, it'll be Sean Bone and Justin Curtis. Here come the 9-year-old experts in race number 629. Whoa, these guys are heavy-duty hauling the mail right here. Columbus Schwinn rider has the lead. And Cyclecraft running the outside. National 1 is Matthew McCullough. And number 2 takes her down. It's got it right now. Wes Sierra has the lead, followed by Matthew McCullough. And Mr. John Badessa, or Haywood, we'll straighten that out in a second. Bringing it home right now, it's going to be National 2. Sierra, McCullough side by side, 8 and 28 make it in. That is Haywood and Brock. Harry out of the Buckeye State. Oh, man, is it heating up or what? We got Pietkowski with a whole shot off the gate in race number 630, the semi for the 9X crowd. Pietkowski backs up a notch. We got free agent rider, Mr. Ryan Krupe with the lead right now. It is Krupe, Pietkowski, running 1 and 2, followed by 25 and 38. The 25 is Brent Handler out of Michigan. The 38, trying to hold on to that position, will be Mr. John Salzman. We got 2 38s coming scores. I believe it's going to be Salzman for the transfer. Here come the 10-year-old experts. Great Scott, is this some racing action or what? 10Xers are coming in race number 631, and it's going to be number 25, I believe that is. Old Brad Leach out of the Buckeye leading the way. Here comes Leach for DK, followed by National number 1 Shane Alstott. Then Scott Yokele, Whitman's rider, trying to hang on to 4th. We've got Leach, we've got Alstott, we've got Nationals 13 and 16, Yokele. Last one to transfer, Bobby Milliken, making Papa Bob happy, no doubt. One of the race promoters here doing an excellent job of putting this little puppy together. 632 is the 10X's at the track right now. We got 81 with a whole shot in the lead, or maybe that's 31. Well, let's figure it out, gang. 01 and then 2-0. That's what we got. Clark. 20 is Frankie Kloschek. He's in second. 01 is Clark. Kloschek, followed by Jensen and Sean Diller out of Ohio. 10 novice class, and then we're going to take a little break. Whoa, got one rider down. 10 novices are running in 6:33. 9-0, I believe it is. David Krim, followed by Chris Isaac and Smallwood. Krim, Isaac, Smallwood, and 40 is your bowl man trying to transfer Mr. David McManus out of New York. It's going to be McManus trying to hold his 4th. Looks like he can make it. Here comes 90 on in. That's Mr. David Krim out of PA. Krim, followed by Smallwood, Isaac, and McManus, I do believe. 6:34. After this one, we're going to take a little break and put Miss Dorsey on the telephone here. This is the 10 novice final gate for their semi. 6:34 is rolling. And it looks like 87, Palmer, followed by McConis. Then number 99 will be Brady. Palmer leads the way. McConis and Brady running it 2 and 3. Who's our bubble man? Looks like he's got stud colors on. And it looks like it's going to be number 72 on the bubble. 72, Mr. Brad Porter, makes the transfer out of the Buckeye State.
Semi number 635, 14-15 open again. We will take 4. Happy birthday, Lonnie Tatton. He is your leader. In second, Wiley Tatton. Wiley, the 3rd place belongs to the sausage man, James Dean. Check it out. Hirsch in 4th. The birthday boy coming on home to qualify. On the bubble, number 97 is Dane Hirsch. Again, many thanks to our sponsors today: Crit Plate, Echo Products, M&M, Cyclecraft, and Factory DK across the Hyatt Regency, and Beams Bicycle. Mr. LaBerge, I do believe. How about LaBerge and Carter, GT and Hutch doing it? We are going to take 4. Birdwell on the bubble. Check it out. LaBerge, Carter, Morocco's, and Birdwell. Race number 637, 16 and over, semis. Again, we will take 4. Townsend doing it. Townsend and Davis. Townsend, Davis, higher. Townsend, Davis, higher, Hull. Townsend for Hutch. Davis for Diamondback. Higher for Whitman. Here comes My main man, Mikey for Huffy. Coming down to the wire, it will be Townsend, Davis, King, Higher. Race number 638, one more time for the 16 and over open riders. Got a swing guy, putting some jamming on these guys. How about Jameson Hendler? It is Hendler. Number 09 in second is, 04 is Petrizillo. Hendler, 04, Tapscott, 1, 2, and 3, coming around the last turn and headed for the finish line. Your qualifiers, Hendler, Petrizillo, Tapscott, and Bartolda. Gates down in semi number 639, 11-year-old experts, Columbus Schwinn and Profile going at it. Profile on the inside. Looks like Lavatt. Nope, not Lavatt. How about a national number 2? That is Mr. Mitch Watkins. Watkins is your leader in second. Emery for Columbus Schwinn. The stud is Burrows, making his bid for second, taking it over. Watkins, Burrows, Emery on the bubble. How about Kirby out of Illinois? Chris Miller, Rick Hausman, and Michael Brandt to scoring immediately, please. Still working 11 experts. I'm going to do it again. Danny Nelson, his buddy Gary DeBacker in second. Nelson, DeBacker, and Tretchell out of Wisconsin. Look, hanging on to that precious bubble spot. Your qualifiers as they come down to the line. Nelson, DeBacker, Tretchell, and I believe the last spot belonged to Andy Fry, if I'm not mistaken. Race number 641, 11-year-old novice, semi. We got 2 44s in this one, so we're going to try and pick him off. Coming around this turn, we got a big old 94, that's Davis. Davis and Dickman, 1 and 2. CW Colors holding down that third place spot. Coming around the last turn, headed for the main event. Here comes little Davis. Davis, Dickman, Oliver on.
Way down south, Shelby James out of Florida. 12 cruiser action coming your way right now. Right out on the inside track. It's going to be Jeff Schofield and Columbus Schwinn rider bums in there at second. Schofield goes down. Columbus Schwinn takes over, and I believe that's 2-5. Maybe, yes, Andrew Soul just picked up by Columbus Schwinn. Soul is there, as is 71E Embry. How about a little stereo Columbus Schwinn coming your way? Soul and Embry running at 1 and 2. It's going to be Soul, Embry, Driscoll, and number 28 for Profile is James, followed by Colby Moody. Good race. Fourteen-year-old cruiser main event is at the gate. 7:04. First rider, Dijon Worley, California. Dan Liner, Indiana. Todd Bodecker, Missouri. Come on, riders, raise your hand so we can find you up there. Matt Jarecki, Pennsylvania. Brad Birdwell, Alabama. Gibby Grainer, New Jersey. David McKnight, Connecticut. And Todd Lyons, Ohio. Let's take a look, 14 cruiser class. Gate, snap, action coming. It's going to be Lyons with a hole shot. Lyons has the lead right now. It's Birdwell working on the outside. Birdwell for Murray moves up. We've got Knight in there with the lead right now. It looks like it's going to be McKnight, National 13. Birdwell has the second. And let's see, Birdwell makes his move. Knight goes down. Birdwell grabs up first. It's going to be Birdwell. Lyons trying to move into second. He pulled it off. Lyons is second behind Birdwell. We got Birdwell. We got Lyons. We got 10 Grainer. And then 05 Bodecker. Race number 705. The 15-year-old cruisers Everybody out in the staging area, please raise your hands when we introduce you and give your home stage. Just relax, riders. On the gate. Out of Washington, Chris Backus. From California, David Geddes. From California, Dean LeBird. From Virginia,